Pastor David, let me be the first to go behind bars for this. You are so shameless as a father. Now, before you take me to jail, there is only one thing I want you to demonstrate. Please, use me. Let me be that pastor that you brought, because I call that man an actor. Let me be that actor you brought up. Let me be that actor you brought that you spoke and said, sleep. Pastor David Ibiyeomi, if you make me sleep and would not wake up, then the court can boldly jail me for defaming your character. But if you can't do that, you are going to jail straight. You are despicable as a father to muster such lie to the public. You are despicable as a father to muster such courage to say this lie. Do you know the mental status of people? You people, this pulpit bandit, the way you people muster up courage to say this lie with confidence. And I begin to ask her, do we even have shame as humans? Please, sir, it will be very shameful that after this threat, you say that everybody that speaks ill against you will go to jail. If I don't end up in jail, then your word is nothing. But before I go to that jail, you must demonstrate this power to every Nigerian. Respectfully, sir, how could you even muster such courage to say that you will speak to unbelievers and they will sleep? Show me that hypnosis. Hypnotize me if I sleep. Even if you have to use any power, if you hypnotize me and I sleep, then let me gladly go to jail. And let my jail time be 30 years. Pastor David Ibiyeomi, you had the effrontery to come on a big stage of your congregation to tell the Nigerian youth such despicable lie. And your congregation are clapping for you. Yes, Papa. This is one of many of your shenanigans. And your people will gladly accept it and swallow it in the name of power and faith. And I asked Pastor David Ibiyeomi, if Nigeria have a functional government, wouldn't you be rotting in jail by now? Pastor David Ibiyeomi, is this so-called shenanigans you people put up in your circles? Is this how we will move Nigeria ahead? Is this how we can move Nigeria ahead? Nigeria is facing many security challenges, and you have such power to make an unbeliever sleep, and you've been hiding this update since. So you will go to jail for hiding update. I swear to Almighty, sir. If Nigerian youths are thinking, you would go to jail, sir, because you are hiding a serious update. The easiest way you would have done it is to come out and they will use a loudspeaker in the Sambisa forest and air your voice. Oh, you unbelievers in the forest, sleep so that Nigeria will have peace. And we would have peace. But you had the effrontery to muster courage and say this. And you demonstrated it with one content creator that I know is paid to do such. And sir, this is me telling you. If you are certain that your words can make a man sleep, respectfully, sir, let me be the candidate you use. Use me as your tool, sir. If you make me sleep, then I go to jail, sir. If you can't make me sleep, then it's obvious you've been a liar all these years. And I see that you are threatening anybody that comes against you that with lawsuit or jail time. Let me be the first person you demonstrate such with. You can come to Nando and inquire. My shrine is obvious. You had the effrontery to open your wide mouth and say, if you can make an unbeliever sleep, what about a native doctor? I am a Dibia. And by virtue of your classification, I fell under the classification of what you have in your head, in your empty skull as native doctor. So, sir, let me be a prototype you will use. Enough of all this nonsense. Enough of all you people waggling your mouth and tail to bastardize Ordinana. If the African spiritual system is a joke to you, use me as an experiment, sir. But if you can't do this, then you should go to jail for lying to the public. Because we can charge you as a misdemeanor, even a crime of obtaining by false pretense. We can also charge you for pretending to be what you are not, imposter. So I ask you again, how do you even sleep, sir? How do you sleep? How do you people sleep knowing fully that all you told the youths are all lies? Pastor David Ibiyeomi, respectfully, sir, we have a whole week. We have 1 week. Sir, if you cannot demonstrate this power, then the federal government have to arrest you. Some of you have said you've drank tea with the Lord. Some of you said you made winter stop. And the sheep that have been conformed to be perpetual slaves will be cheering you up. If Nigeria had a functional government, you would be in jail, sir. Respectfully. Pastor David Ibiyeomi, if Nigeria had a functional government, by now you would be in jail. But the problem is that politics and government, politics and the religion are all working in the same pocket. Because if the politics and government are not working together, then you should be in jail by now. Sir, I'm asking you again. I'm asking you again. Did you say you can speak to a man and he falls asleep? If that is the truth, sir, then Nigerian army have been saved. I've lost many of my boys, many of my friends in the army. And you have such power and you are hiding update. So you should be held accountable for the lives of many Nigerians that have lost their life in pursuit of Boko Haram. Because you should have used that single word and ordered all the insurgents in Nigeria to disappear. And I begin to ask you, you say this and people are clapping for you. Pastor David Ibiyeomi, if you have the power to make unbelievers sleep and you've not used it to help the army, the navy, the armed forces of Nigeria, then sir, you are very wicked. You are so wicked and despicable as a father that you allow millions of women to be widowed by the Boko Haram insurgent, whereas you can speak to unbelievers and they will all sleep. Nigeria is ravaged by insurgency and you have such power and you are hiding updates. Baba, you go Sambisa. I swear, Ajay, Baba, you go Sambisa. Here, Sambisa, you have to go to Sambisa. So that we will make a loudspeaker. Once you say the word, oh you unbeliever, sleep at the sound of your voice. All the Boko Haram insurgents will sleep. And the Nigerian army will gather them all. And Nigeria will be peaceful again, just like it was in the old days.